Welcome, everyone. This is Painted Walls. I asked the question, have you ever painted on the walls before? To that question, I have to say semi yes. I didn't exactly paint, but when I was young, when I was about 8 years old, in fact, I did draw on the walls with Crayola. There's a weird story behind that I could tell, but trust me, my parents weren't happy about that one bit. Anyways, though, we're gonna start the game now. After preferences. All looks good. Return, start the game. I wanted to draw a bunny. I got some red crayons. Then I drew on the halls and made the bunny say things like, oh boy, this already looks like it's gonna be somewhat interesting. How are you? I like carrots. Mmm, carrots. I like apples. Apples are good. They're my favorite. And then, but Mommy never keeps them in the house. I don't know why. I want some apples. Apples now. I banged my spoon onto my cereal bowl. The one with the flowers in the middle. She said no and she gave me some crackly cereal. I don't really like milk, but I kind of like cows. No spoilers here. Gamer, do not say nothing else. I have a book about farms since I was a baby. Baby. Moo. Babies poo a lot and they always cry and they scream too loud. And they're supposed to be cute, and so I think, but maybe they're kind of ugly when they get born. I'm sure glad Andy isn't a baby anymore. Aye. But he still cries. He cries a lot. And he won't stop crying. He just cries and cries, and Mama says we have to be careful not to hurt him. She won't let me play with him or nothing. Sometimes I do when she's not looking. I always took good care of him 'cause he's my little brother. But then who's going to take care of me? The walls take pretty good care of me because they like me and I like them and they're my friends. We try to make each other happy. Honey, do you want to play outside? But no, I don't want to play outside. 'Cause all the kids are mean and I don't like them, but they pick on me a lot. 'Cause remember the last time when you got them to come over and play, then I got upset playing with them, so I went inside and closed the door so I could talk to the walls. The door must not have been locked, so they came back in, and now they think I talk to myself, but I don't because the walls are my friend, and they don't understand the house is my friend the way the house always understands me, and it never says mean things to me. I'm supposed to share my room now, 'cause he's growing up and he needs a bigger space. He's not going to stay in Mommy's room anymore. I like my red room. Why do they have to change it just 'cause he's coming in? I don't care about sharing my space. Well, no. Well, yeah, I do, but not so much as the walls being painted to white. The walls were happy and now they won't be happy anymore. Not now that they're going to be white. I don't think they're going to like it. And I don't want them to be sad, so I draw on them. Even if Mommy and Daddy don't want me to, I get my red markers and scribble them on the walls, and everything is okay. And the vents will stop saying about how sad they are, and things will go back to normal. My room is all white. Mommy says it's supposed to be happy and airy and nice and stuff, but I don't like it. It feels too lonely. Oh boy, oh boy. Too empty. Me and the house, we like to be friends, and I can draw on it, and then it will be happy. I screamed at Mommy today for taking them away. She took the red markers away and didn't do anything, and she knew I was going to, but I didn't, but I think she did, but she took them away anyways. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Give them back now. I cried too, and she locked me in my room, and she wouldn't let me eat my dinner, and I think that's why I never go out. It's because she locks me in this place, and I can never go out. I don't want to go to school no more. I don't. Don't be like that. You know you have to be a good girl and go to school. No. Why not? Why don't you want to go to school, Annie? Because. Because why? Because. Because. Is it because you want to draw on the walls all day? I might have to take those markers away from you if this keeps up. She grabs my backpack and puts it in front of me. Now, she says, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What to do. The vents won't stop crying, because now the walls are white, and I draw them to make them happy, but Mommy keeps putting more white over my drawings. Well, the house told me what to do. It said I could take all the paintbrushes and throw them all away. That way, Mommy can't stop me from drawing on the walls. So I went to the garage like the house said, and put them in straw basket and covered them up with a small blanket. And I went to the backyard and started digging up the yard with my blue shovel. I had to make sure no one was coming. And then, after it was deep enough, I took out the brushes and dumped them in the dirt and covered them up nice. And then I hid my dirty hands in my pockets, and when I was coming back in, I washed them good so Mommy wouldn't find. But then she asked me where they were. Oh boy, we got first choice. You guys ready for this? I said I didn't know. I got scared and told her it wasn't me, it was the walls. What do you guys say? This is probably a bad ending, so I'm going to say this. I got scared. Let's see what happens. I got scared and told her it wasn't me, it was the walls. She got mad and told me not to blame it on the walls, that I should tell the truth. But it is the truth, but she didn't believe me. She said she shouldn't have to keep covering up my drawings, and now I kept messing up the walls even though all I was doing was making them happy. I don't think she likes my drawings. She thinks they're ugly. She loves Andy's drawings. His are a bunch of scribbles, and she loves them. And he uses my crayons and my markers, and I have to share them, even though I'm not allowed to use them. He doesn't make anyone happy but Mommy and Daddy and himself. I have to take care of the house, but Mommy never says thank you, and she doesn't like it. And I don't know why. 'Cause the walls love my drawings, and they say how pretty your drawings look, and I say thank you, and they say you're welcome like that, nice and polite. See, I have manners. I'm really good, and the only time I get mad is when you take my markers away, or when I can't draw on the walls to make them happy. Then I get mad, but I can be very, very good. The house doesn't like it when I leave it all alone to go to school. It never did. But now it tells me that Mommy's gonna make it change. It's gonna have to change its colors, and then maybe she's gonna try to separate us and make us move. And then it's gonna have to share with somebody else, and the house won't like that. I'm the best friend the house has ever had, and don't we have a good time, don't we? We like to color. And play games. And talk and talk and talk. And why is she talking to the wall? Honey, who are you talking to? No one. Words were coming out of your mouth. I know that. I was just talking to myself. I say and walk away so they won't know our secret. Mommy keeps erasing my pretty pictures. She keeps getting more paint and putting it over them, and she won't let me keep them. She got mad at me today, and she said if I don't stop it, she'll take away my markers away, but especially the red ones. So I have to be good. But she doesn't understand that that's not good. The vents cry at night, but she's too tired to hear them, and grown-ups don't think they notice a lot of things. I don't think knows a lot of things, but I do. And I can hear the vents crying, so sad. Don't leave us alone. I keep trying to tell them I'm not. I'm still here, but sometimes I think the only way they know that is if I draw on them. Sometimes I put their sometimes I pat their metal backs and I just rub their bellies, saying it's okay. Quiet so no one else will hear. They kind of calm down after that, but not for very long. Am I allowed to keep the things I like? I don't think I'm ever going to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Count your sheep, count your sheep. The vents can tell me their nightmares sometimes, and that can be scary. So I just cover them with some pretty red post-it notes in a line. As many as I could to cover them up, and that sometimes can hush them up. That sends them right to sleep, and then I can sleep. Other times they blow the notes right off, and I have to pick them up again. And every once in a while, I get a little thank you, and then I say you're welcome. I hope you've had a good sleep. One day, Andy got a scratch and the red came out. Just a couple drops. I got caught staring at it, but Mommy said that happens to everyone, and that got me thinking his whole body is filled with it. Oh boy. There's swishy red inside him. Lots and lots of red. Auntie's eating breakfast and he's full of red. Little Cheerios floating in skim milk swish back and forth, back and forth. He always gets the red cup and I always get the blue one. His red truck and my blue crowns. Mommy's putting his shoes on tiny circles that string the white shoelaces through bright red shoes. He's so cute with the fire engine, isn't he? I don't know. But I wonder if there's a fire inside his chest and the temperature is rising and sirens are screaming all the time. It's swishy inside him. Every time his mouth makes an O like a cherry lifesaver, one of those things that flow in the big salty sea, and his red curls close on his head. I wonder if he knows how lucky he is. How lucky he is to have it inside of him. One time I tried to prick him with a needle, just a little bit out just to see. What do you guys say? I pricked him with the needle. I told Mommy about the red. What do you guys think? I'm gonna load my game for 1 second. You guys say 2, but I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do one thing. I said I don't know. But then she asked me where they were, and I said I didn't know, and then I got into trouble. She pulled on my arm and made me show her, but I said no, and that got me more into trouble. I was just doing... I went backwards the choice, by the way. I was just doing what was good for the house. I don't know why. She said she shouldn't have to keep covering... I'm going to skip ahead to all this. As I was figuring out. I was thinking this might affect my ending or something, which is why I'm doing this right now. Skipping all the vent stuff that we read previously. Go to sleep, count your sheep, da 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 da. Now here's the second choice if I made the first choice. So I'll save my game over this. Sure, yep. And now there's 2 saves. I'll take your guys' choices first though. I told Mommy about the red. Okay, let's see. 1, 1, 1. Oh, it looks like 1 is winning by a little bit. I know there's a little bit of lag, but I kind of want to keep it going right now for a few reasons. Here we go. So I told Mommy about the red. I got it from the sewing basket. What were you doing getting the needle from the sewing basket? I was just playing. Well, don't play with those. They're dangerous. I don't want you playing with him by yourself anymore. And she took him away. Then she came back to me and I got in big trouble. I had to stay in my room against by myself while she took care of my brother. I don't know if I should tell her. I don't know if I should tell her about the red, because then she might empty him out and fill him up with the white instead. The walls won't talk to me. They won't talk to me anymore. All because of Mommy. They didn't like that I told her things. I told on them and they didn't like it. And now I don't know what to do because the walls, they were my only friends. And now I don't have friends and I'm all alone now. The vents are screaming at me, saying how much they hate me. And the walls will never be my friends again. I can't draw on them. I can't draw on them. I can't get away. I can't get out of this room and I will never get out. The walls are closing in and it's hot. They are not my friends. You are not my friends. They won't leave me alone. They keep saying things. Make it stop. It's dark out. The nightmares. I have to make them stop. The shadows on the wall are tall and they come out of the vents into the walls and want to grab me. They want to pull me in and hurt me. The hands, they choke me. My throat hurts. I'm choking. They can't hear me. No one can hear me. No one can hear. I'm scared. My hands are shaky. There's something heavy in it. I have to move. Smash. Smash, smash, smash. Pieces of the wall are on my dress. They fall on top of me. I keep going. I don't stop until I'm sure. Just leave me alone. The poker, I drop it. The voices are gone. I'm crying. What did I do? I killed my best friend. I killed them. I can't now, then, but why? What did I do? The walls. I miss them. I want them back, and I have to get back inside. I fall into the pieces and crawl on them. I try to get back inside. The walls are white. You guys just got me a bad ending. And I'm just kidding. Let's see what happens if I say the same thing if I did the first ending good. I told Mommy about the red. Okay, I told Mommy about the red. She didn't like it. She didn't like it at all. She didn't like it at all. Mommy says I don't like how Annie keeps drawing on the walls. And Daddy says maybe we should paint the walls blue. But I don't want the walls to be blue. I want them to be red again. All my markers are blue now. The red markers are gone. The fire engine is gone. Auntie's shoes are white now. And I miss it. I miss the red. I really like the story about the one girl in the Red Riding Hood, but Mommy and Daddy won't read it to me anymore. I don't know why. I think it's because they've read to my brother and he's just 2, he can't understand, but they read it to him anyways, and I don't know why he gets to hear all the good ones. I have to read stupid stories about the sky is blue and the clouds are blue and the sea is blue and everything, and I have to read it by myself. But I'd rather read things like Red Riding Hood. But that's too hard. But it's my favorite. And they said no because I hear it a lot, but I like it, so sometimes they read it to me, but still not so much. There was another book. Sue likes blue. Sue likes blue, likes everything blue, but I don't. I don't like blue. Sue likes blue. She likes everything blue. What can we do with Sue? She wants everything blue. I don't really like blue. But blue is such a pretty color. There are so many pretty things that are the color blue. There's the sky and the ocean. The vents are blue. The windows are blue. Through the windows everything is blue and the pictures stay the same, but the people change. I wanted to draw a bunny. I got some blue markers, then I drew on the halls, and I made the bunny say things like, "How are you?" The blue in my hands look like the scribbles on the wall. I like that. The walls are blue, and I am blue. Swishy water inside my blue cup. Blue swirly cupcakes with sprinkles on top. Mommy sewing buttons on my blue dress. The little polka dots on my tights. Lots and lots of polka dots. I try to count them, but I can't. There's so many of them. The pattern moves. Float a boat, row, row your boat gently down the stream. The walls tell me how lucky I am. How lucky I am to have it inside me. I would never tell her about the blue. because then she might empty me out and fill up with the white instead. Not after what happened to my last color. She took my last color away, but this one I get to keep. Am I allowed to keep the things I like? I don't think I'm ever going to sleep. Am I all allowed to keep the things I like? I don't think I'm ever going to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Count your sheep. Count your sheep. The vents can tell me their nightmares sometimes, and that can be scary. They want me to climb up inside of them till they whisper songs like that all quiet. Don't be scared. Come join us. We can have lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. It has to stay that way, and then I can play forever and ever, and the walls won't be sad. I like it when the blue comes out. I want it to come out so it's so pretty, and I like it better than the white. Well, I found a pretty knife in the kitchen. Look how shiny it is. It was hard to get, but I did it. I pushed up a stool to the counter. I reached and grabbed it. I can see myself in it. I can see the walls. Don't touch. Not yet. You have to be patient. Just wait until the walls say it's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? The veins are blue and the blood is blue. I want the blue to come out. Don't you want to join in? Don't you want to play with it? Fuzz forever? Yes, yes. So what I did, I got the knife, I cut in my hand a little bit at a time. But there was no blue. Only red. I didn't like that. Why is there no blue? Why won't it come out? I keep cutting, but it won't come out, and it hurts. It hurts so bad. Make it stop. I can't do it. I can't make them happy. I slap my hand in the wall. It doesn't work. Stop crying. Don't you want to join in, don't you? Don't you want to make the walls happy? But how? You were lucky to be full of blue paint. It's in your eyes. Your eyes are blue. That's it. Use those. I stab and scream and I stab. I can't hear Andy cry, but I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop! Sweet Annie. You always have the prettiest blue eyes. She's always so pretty, even when she cries. The walls are blue. So we got the white wall ending and the blue wall ending. We got 2 more endings to get, I'm pretty sure. Let's go now to this one. We'll try both of them. I pricked him with the needle. I went into the sewing basket and got it out. A red drop squirting slow out of his finger. I want to touch it, but I was afraid to pop the bubble. Annie, what's going on? What's happened to Andy? She shouted loud. Oh, he just hurt himself by accident. By accident? Where did you get that needle? I don't know. I just walked in and it was there and Andy hurt himself. Well, it had to come from somewhere. You should watch out for your little brother. Don't play with those. They're dangerous. I don't want you to be playing with them by yourself anymore. And she took him away. Then she came back to me and got in big trouble. I had to stay in my room again by myself while she took care of my brother. But I wouldn't tell her. I would never tell her about the red. 'Cause then she might empty him out and fill him with white instead. Mommy never lets there be too much red in the house at once. She says, why don't I like some other color like pink or purple instead? And then to Dad she says, why I'm not like all the other girls in class who want to play princess and tea and dress up. But I just color on the walls and I don't do anything else but talk to myself. And that's not true. Well, yeah, but no. 'Cause she doesn't see how I can have fun inside the walls, and then I can't do all those things and play Red Riding Hood, and I can go wherever I want. And I can do whatever I want. It has to stay that way. Yeah, it has to stay that way, and then I can play forever and ever, and the walls won't be sad. I like it when the red paint comes out. It's so pretty and bright. I like it better than the white. All I ever wanted was a red room. Andy won't mind. Will you, Andy? See, he says no. Well, I found a pretty knife in the kitchen. Look how shiny it is. It was hard to get, but I did it. I pushed up a stool to the counter. I reached and grabbed it. Don't touch it, Andy. Not yet. I have to take good care of you while, like Mommy said, and you're just going to have to be patient. Real patient. Just wait until the walls say it's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? Andy, his eyes got really big and he just stared sad at the walls like he could tell they were upset and patted his hand on it. I thought maybe he wanted to join in. So what I did, I got the knife and then I cut him into a little bit at a time, but he started to cry. Stop crying. Don't you want to join in, don't you? Don't you want to make the walls happy? Well, if you don't, you only think about yourself. You were lucky enough to be full of red paint. It's you the walls want, and if I do this, they will always be happy. So I have to shut you up, Andy. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I felt it rip. I could hear it, and then the paint came out of his neck. I cooed and I put Andy's head in my lap so I could dip into his neck and spread it across the walls, like finger painting. It feels squishy in my hands, but it makes everything pretty. It makes the walls happy, and I think it makes Andy happy too. The walls are red. And time for the last one. I pricked him with a needle in this one. I told Mommy about the red. She didn't like it. She didn't like it at all. Mommy says I don't like how Andy keeps drawing on the walls, and Daddy says maybe we should paint the walls blue, but I don't want the walls to be blue. I want them to be red again. All my markers are blue now. The red markers are gone. The fire engine is gone. Andy's shoes are white now, and I miss it. I miss the red. I really like the story, the one about the girl in the Red Riding Hood, but Mommy and Daddy won't read it to me anymore. I don't know why. I think it's because they want me to read I think it's because they read to my brother, and he's just too okay. I already read this, and I don't know why, but he gets here all the good ones. I have to read stupid stories about the sky is blue, and the clouds are blue, and the sea is blue, and everything, and I have to read it by myself. But I think I'd rather read things about Red Riding Hood. But that's too hard. But it's my favorite. And they say no because I hear it a lot, but I like it, so sometimes they read it to me, but still not so much. There was another book. Sue likes, is this the same ending, or what's up? Okay, because we already read all this before. It's like the same ending. It looks like the same. Yeah, did I accidentally click something that I already clicked? Load game. I got it from the sewing basket. What were you? I think that might be all the endings. Isn't there a fourth one? I read that one before. So that's the smash ending. That one's the blue ending. That's also the blue ending. Okay, I think the blue ending just can happen two different ways, so I think there's only 3 endings to this game, but there's 2 ways to get the blue ending, so yay. I'll try one more time to see if nothing changes about the other ending. Yes. I told Mom about the red, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there was a little bit different at the beginning there, but then the rest of this is like the same. No, I know it's the first option. I pricked him with the needle. That one's a bit different, but then the blue happens. I'm gonna skip through this. This is all the same, I can tell, but yeah. There are the eyes. Yeah, there's 2 ways to get the blue ending. Yeah, bonus. Okay, here's 4 bonuses right now. Weave's notebook. The house is my friend. It wants me to paint on it. My room is all white. It's supposed to be happy and airy and nice and stuff, but I don't like it. It feels too lonely, too empty. Me and the house, we like to be friends, and I can draw on it all, and then it'll be happy. I like it when the red paint come out. It's so pretty and bright. I like it bestest, the white. All I ever wanted was a red room. And Andy won't mind, will you, Andy? See, he says no. Andy won't stop crying. He just cries and cries, and Mama says we have to be careful not to hurt him. She won't let me play with him or nothing. Sometimes I... There we go. That was a page from a notebook, I guess. Yay for notebook pages of fun. Yay! I'll click out of that because that's all there was. Childhood scribbles. And look, it's a bunny! I'm Mr. Bunny! Happy Tales, of course. Alright, then there's a picture, Wave Notebook 2. My friends, they won't leave me alone. They keep saying things, make it stop. They want me to stop and go inside of them, blah, blah. I run into the fireplace. The red, it screams to get in, but I grab the poker. I run to it's dark out, the nightmares. I want to make them stop, so what I do, I put the fireplace, I grab the poker. It's dark out, the nightmares I have to make them stop. The shadows on the walls are, they come out of the vents, Bubba, into the walls. I love that. Was my favorite ending, actually, which was, yeah, the white ending. I liked it. It was an interesting short little visual novel. It was also free, so whatever. Mama Bunny. Mama Bunny. Moonlight Mother was looking for her baby. But too late. Someone stole her and gave it to me for my birthday. My mommy was glad my friend had it. I was her mother, but her reel was somewhere else. Okay. Anyways, though, that was The Painted Walls. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to move, for stream peoples, we're going to move on to the next game. For YouTube peoples, catch you guys next time. Adieu.